Hello and welcome into this week's RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. On today's Diecast review, possibly the most highly anticipated diecast release in recent memory, if not ever. I'm sure it's not the most anticipated one ever, but it's definitely the most anticipated one in a while. It is sold out basically everywhere. I don't know that I've seen anywhere where it is still available. But if you happen to find one and it's not a ridiculous price on eBay, I'm going to tell you right now, this is something you will want to pick up. But if you didn't pre-order it, you probably missed out on it. And this is the PSA that you got to pre-order stuff. Because something like this definitely got made, but it all got snatched up before it was even released because everybody pre-ordered it. But then on the other side of the spectrum, you got to pre-order stuff to make sure stuff gets made, because that's just the world we live in. It may not be great, but that's how things work. So, on to the box here, and this is probably one of the coolest boxes Lionel has done in a while, because I don't know that they've done an ARC box that's been this stylized in a while. On the top here, we've got a picture of Hailie climbing out of the car in victory lane, picture of her with the trophy, and then a picture of the car on track. Bill McAnally Racing, 2018 K&N Pro Series race winner. Hailie Deegan stylized name, Hailie Deegan socials, and website. On the front, I'm surprised there isn't a render of the car here. That I'm a little disappointed by. But all we've got here is Hailie's name. I think that's like tire tread. And then I'm not sure what exactly that's supposed to be. On the side here, normal 2018 stuff. Normal stuff on the bottom, copyright and all that. Same thing as the top on the back of the box. And then production sticker, 1,453 of the first Hailie Deegan win made from Meridian Speedway in Iowa. So this was only made in ARC because it is a K&N Pro Series car. But it is fairly high detail for a K&N Pro Series car, or for an ARC, because they had to use an older mold to get it fairly accurate. What comes in the box? 2018 K&N Race Winner sticker, which is actually kind of cool. I like these better than the Top 3 Series winner stickers. And the race detail card, which I'm a little disappointed by because the way they stuck it in the box, the corner got bent here. Hailie Deegan NAPA Auto Parts Idaho 208 winner, September 29th, 2018. First career K&N Pro Series win. The first woman to win a NASCAR K&N Pro Series race. And you can pause to read that if you want to. All right, on to the car. That is the main attraction here. And it is a good one. Like I said, they had to use an older mold on this to get it right. So yes, it is an ARC, but it actually feels closer to what a current Elite is. And you'll see as we go around the car here why that is. Toyota is the only thing under the hood. I like that the hood opens this much. I don't know why the current molds, they can't do that. Engine detail is relatively similar to what we get in an Elite now. On the nose, a little bit of dings and dents here. Toyota Camry, number 19, Bill McAnally Racing. On the hood here, Mobil 1, NAPA Power Premium Plus, and little Toyota logos all over the place. K&N Pro Series banner across the windshield, number 19 on the roof. Still a bunch of Toyota logos around here. Roof flaps do function. Well, one of them does. There we go, that one came out. On the back of the roof, Petro Chase. I mean, the only real difference here, honestly, between this and an Elite right now is you don't get the antennas. It's basically an Elite other than that, or a current Elite, that is. DIN number 1001, Monster Energy on the deck lid. Big spoiler back here. Take a look at the fuel cell detail. Trunk doesn't open quite as much as I'd like to, but it is an opening trunk on an ARC, which I don't know the last ARC we got with an opening trunk, so that is something. Down the driver's side here, dings and dents and all kinds of stuff down here from where she got into other cars. It's a short track race, that's going to happen. A little bit of a tire mark here. Lots of contingency sponsors. Number 19, more rubbing back here in front of the rear tire. Cloth window net. Hailie Deegan Monster Energy Claw across the name rail. NASCAR Next logo, as well as a winner sticker. Sponsors down the B post. Lots more sponsors here in front of the rear wheel. Some of them covered up by the damage. NAPA Power Premium Plus, Mobil 1, and a lot more sponsors back here on the quarter panel. On the back bumper, NAPAfilters.com, all about how you drive. Toyota, Bill McAnally Racing, number 19, and rookie stripes. A little bit of dings and dents back here as well. Decal work here does make it look like this is a bit pushed in, which I believe it was. I don't know why they would have done that if it wasn't. More damage here down the right side, a little bit back here on the right rear corner. And, of course, no winner sticker on this side, as they only put the one on the driver's side in victory lane. But lots more scuffs and dents and a little bit of damage there. I believe that's where she got into Cole Rouse to get the win here. But overall, very, very good-looking car here. And that's what you would come to expect from a Hailie Deegan first win at this point. She does a little bumping, she does a little banging, a little bit rough at times, but I mean, that's what you got to do on short tracks. And honestly, this is a very good looking car. And for an ARC, this is a very highly detailed car because they had to use that older mold. And honestly, it's relatively the same thing as what you get in an Elite now. And it's actually cheaper than an Elite. I think these were retailing for $69.99. So you're saving about $15 from what you would for an Elite. And really the only difference that I've noticed is from the current Elite is that you don't get the antennas on the roof. So honestly, I'd say this is a pretty good deal if you can find one and you can find it for retail. Honestly, I haven't been able, I looked a little bit before this. I haven't seen them available anywhere else. I know they're sold out at Plan B. I believe they're sold out at Lionel. I can't remember where else I looked, but I don't remember seeing anywhere where this was actually available. If I can find anywhere where these are still available, I will link it down below in the description for you. But these went fast. These were pretty well gone from just the pre-orders. So if you're looking for one, eBay may be the only place to get it, and who knows what they're going for on eBay. That's the tough part about it. And again, that's why you got to pre-order these things. You can't just wait until it comes out, especially something like this, and hope that you can still find one, because that's just not how it works. They did make 1,400 of these, but all 1,400 seem to be claimed already. It's worth it if you can find it. It's a very good car here. So glad to have this one in my collection. And yeah, so I'm trying to think here what the next diecast review is going to be. It should be Kyle Busch's Phoenix win if that shows up in time. I think it got pushed back a couple of weeks, so I'm not sure if that's actually going to show up in time for next week's diecast review. So if not, I believe it should be Brett Moffitt's Homestead win. So that's the next chronological thing that we have available at this point. And then hopefully if the Kyle Busch Phoenix win isn't in next week, it will be in by the time we can do it in 2 weeks. So kind of up in the air right now what the schedule for diecast review looks like, just because things are a little fluid on when things are showing up from Lionel. So yeah, just keep an eye out and we'll see what shows up next week. But this is probably the coolest thing we've done on diecast review in a while. I do have some customs coming at some point here that will probably show up on diecast review eventually, so those will be cool to look at. But what do we got this weekend? Michigan for trucks and Cup. So of course we'll have rewind shows for those, as well as Xfinity from Mid-Ohio. So pretty good weekend of racing. ARCA's off once again, and I think K&N's off this weekend as well. I think both K&N series are back in action. in next weekend. East is at Bristol, and I don't remember where West is at. But, of course, we'll have rewind shows for all of that, and lots more cool stuff coming up as well. We'll be back at the track with ARCA on August 18th at the Dirt at Springfield, so keep an eye out for that as well. But if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, not a bell. There's only one bell down there. Ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of that going forward. We got lots of cool stuff coming up for you here in the near future. And while you're down there, why don't you hit that big thumbs up button and hit that share button. It's much appreciated when you do both of those. But at that, this has been the RNN Diecast Review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.